Hey everyone, it's Sean, the sign guy, and I know I've talked about this product before, but I figured I'd do a quick review on it. And what I want to go over is this Substance Incorporated, this print media. I'm going to do some print comparisons, show you the print output, some of the bubble-free technology, the difference between the 2750 and the 2755, and some of their over laminates. It's just stuff that we use consistently here in the shop, and so I'm going to start off with the print media. The print media, it's they call it Icon. It's PM 2755, and it's a 2.75 mil. It's an ultra premium. It's a permanent print media with flow. Now, Substance Flow is their bubble-free, I guess, air release type adhesive. It's very high opacity with up to a 7-year outdoor life. But I tend to find that the 2755 actually is a little bit higher tack. So it's not like the slidable stuff like you would be used to in a premium cast like Avery and Orcal or the wrap films. It's not anything like that, but it's not bad. But I tend to find that it actually has a more aggressive adhesive, say than Orcal, the 3651. It's a really good choice for medium signage, medium long-term signage, indoor outdoor sign graphics, some of the trade show graphics. It's great for decals, fleet graphics and stuff like that, where it's much more cost effective. I had just looked at some of the pricing for a comparable roll of 3651 RA, which is obviously Orcal, their intermediate calendared film, which is typically a 5-year film with the rapid air on the back. And the one place that I checked, they were I think $144 for a 30 by 150. And if you order from Substance, that material, I think it's $114.99, say $115 free shipping. So it's definitely worth giving them a look at. What you want to do is you want to go to substanceincorporated.com. This is the website where you can go and check out. And they also have great, if you're into motocross, graphics and ATV, snowmobile, stuff like that, stuff that, UTV graphics and stuff. They make some other exceptional products that we could probably go through as well. But for right now, we're just going to focus on the 2755 and the 3150 gloss laminate. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get some prints going, and I'm going to show you some of the variables, how it prints and how it laminates and cuts and all that other good stuff. So stick with me, and hopefully you'll find this video informative. All right, so the first thing we got to do is get our material, our print media here. Of course, I've got my 30-inch media, and I'm going to be printing on the Muto 1324X. It's a 54-inch eco-solvent printer. I'm using OEM Muto Value Jet inks. Nothing special about them, but I'm actually going to show you two different profiles of how it prints on a lower resolution versus a little bit higher resolution with more saturation of ink. So we're going to try that, but we are going to get this loaded in the printer and get printing. This is what we're going to be doing our test prints on. It's a regular 12 by 12. It's nothing really big. It's nothing really fancy, but these are some normal things that we sell. And for this first demonstration, I'm actually going to print on this is my high speed, what I consider my high speed, which is a banner profile. It's 540 by 720 high speed. The print mode is in custom 13 540 by 720, so it's 6 passes. The color mode is CYMK variable dot with SO diffusion smooth gradients. This is all vector image, so this isn't rasterized as well. So this is just vectorized stuff, and I have 2 of these, so I'm going to print one at 540, 720, and then I'm going to print one at 720, 720, so you can see the difference between the prints, so you can kind of gauge the print quality of the material. So this is pretty much ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and send these. Let me double check some of this real quick. That looks okay. Just do 2 of those and send that to the printer, and it should be good. So we'll print those out first, and then I'll go back through, and I'm going to send 2 more. I'm going to switch over to my standard production, which is my output profile is actually for Oracal 3621G, which is still 720 by 720. The print mode is graphics 1. It's still CY or CMYK variable dot with SO diffusion and smooth gradients. They should about be the same, but I find that the lower resolution, the 540 by 720, prints just as well. It's definitely acceptable for some of these lower end customer jobs that we do. So that being sent, I've sent both of those. We'll print them out, and we'll evaluate the print resolution, and we'll go from there. Okay, so these are the 2 prints. This one was 540, 720. This one is 720, 720, and again, this is on the Substance 2755 standard print media. So I'm going to try to zoom in on this. I don't know if you guys will be able to pick any of that out. I'm going to try to get some of the light through it. I see a very, very slight amount of banding just in the blue. The yellow, I can't see much difference in it. It looks like the diffusion is a little bit different. I don't know if you can pick that up or if you see that over the 720 by 720. They both print really, really well. And again, majority of the stuff I actually print 540 by 720. So as you can see, with the color and the 2 kind of sitting side by side, I don't think the customer would ever be able to tell the difference between the 2. The 540 prints a lot faster. It's a lot less ink that it uses. Now the 720 obviously it prints a lot slower. More saturation of ink, but with this media and this profile, I think your prints would probably turn out pretty darn good. So now we're going to laminate them with the Substance, the Icon, the PL 3150 laminate. It's a 2.75 mil. It's a high performance caliber laminate. It has UV protection and scratch resistance, obviously. Provides excellent print protection and prevents premature fading and yellowing. So it's a non-yellowing laminate, which is really good. Substance claims up to a 6-year outdoor life when you laminate on top of their 2755 or 2750 medium. An exceptional choice for medium-term indoor-outdoor signage, trade show displays, decals, nameplates, fleet graphics, and whatever else that you guys can figure out to do with it. So I'm going to cut some of this material off. I'm going to laminate the prints earlier, and then we're going to send it over to the cutter and see how it all cuts, and I'll show you the air release that Substance uses. So hang with me. Substance has this thicker backing paper for the laminate and for the media. I find it really easy to work with. Okay, so now we have our 2755 laminated with the 3150 gloss laminate. And so now the only other thing we have to do is get this over in the cutter and cut them out. Alright, so the last easy thing to do is line up our registration marks, send the cut file. Let's adjust our user settings here. I cut this on the speed of 30 with the force of 21 with both of these materials. So the last thing to do is just go into Flexi and send it. Now remember, because we did this two different print profiles, it's two different files, so it's only going to cut these first two because that's all that I sent. Then I have another set that I'll send, although the cut file is the same. And the customer that's actually reordering these they ordered a set. We used to sell them on a different site, but apparently it's been about a year and a half, 2 years. They were very pleased with them, so this is why they found us and actually reordering these. So now we get our second set of crop marks lined up. And we're going to go back and send those as well. I don't know if you can see their pattern there for their flow. You can see some of it. It's kind of all right, so as you can see, like I said, substance, the icon, it prints really well in different resolutions. It's very cost effective, easily obtainable, readily available. They have free shipping from their site, I believe anywhere in the lower 48, FedEx ground. So I'd highly advise you guys to check these guys out. Specifically, they have some other materials that I know they send samples out if you're interested, so reach out to them, substanceincorporated.com, and happy printing. We'll see you at the next one.